And we're live. All right. Thank you all for helping me today.
Are we being filmed without our consent?
So yeah. We're gonna cut that out.
She does have her consent because we came down here willingly.
Okay, true. Right. True.
And your face is
Okay.
Okay, anyway, so small group today, we're learning about conflict resolution and self-regulation. We're gonna talk about what it means in a second, but before we do, this is something that I like to do. I'm gonna go over here.
I thought I was in trouble when we came here.
Oh,
I thought it was cool.
no. All right, for today, so I have had small groups before where, kind of like EFR, where we have a continual subject, and it's important that we come up with some ground rules. So let's think of 3 of our group rules for today. What do we think they should be?
Being tolerant.
Ooh, okay, love it. Being tolerant of others, especially.
I don't know what to expect. I mean,
Right. What else might happen in a small group when people feel comfortable? Which is a good thing, which is what we want.
Everything that's said in this room stays in this room.
Yes, that's what I wanted to hear. Said in here, stays in here.
Unless it's part of the lesson and it's not shared by anybody and it's gonna be like beneficial to somebody else.
Right. It's like you've done this before. Good. I like it. So what anybody says personally stays in here. It shouldn't get too crazy today, really. But any others?
be respectful.
Love it. Be respectful.
Oh, I have another one.
Ooh, add it. One more.
Clean up the space once we're done with it.
Yes. Awesome. I love these. And I'm really not worried with our group here. You guys are great. So these are the rules. We're sticking to them. And it's gonna be fine and dandy. First thing in the morning. Here we go.
Is this gonna be every other day, by the way?
You know, I haven't really decided. We'll see where this goes. We'll see where this adventure takes us. Okay, here's what we're learning today. What is conflict? Coping strategies, body language, I statements, and working together. That's a lot to knock out. I'll be happy if we get 3 out of 4 of those today that we feel good about, but as we talk about conflict resolution and coping strategies, these are 5 skills to have. So conflict.
I have to have them because I have a brother
Right.
in 8th grade.
Ooh, yeah. Who's your
Isaac.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. He's a good one though. But I can see where you might fight. Anyway, so conflict. On these fun pieces of yellow paper I got, I want you to think about what it means. I got a timer here. Examples, your own definition would work, and what it could look like, sound like. Conflict, just the word. And we might take the full 2 minutes, we might not. That's fine. Kind of a weird texture of table.
I don't know how to say what it looks like or sounds like.
That's true. Okay, so conflict. We've got some good ideas. Who wants to share what they think? It could be an example, like you said. It could be your own definition, what it looks like, sounds like.
I have
What-
an example.
Ooh, love it.
Me and my
Chloe.
brother, we couldn't agree on what to play on the trampoline, and then we got in a fight, like this fight, and then I kicked him in the.
Okay, so it got to physical altercation, which we never want. But that is an example of conflict, right?
I have an example as well. Like,
Cameron.
there's this one time I was on a walk with my mom, and I left my phone in the car, and then her phone died. And
Oh.
we were in like a forest, like the forest trail. I mean, we got out, but like
Yeah.
it was just like a conflict. Like, oh no, we
Yeah.
can't reach anyone.
Yeah, conflict of just the situation. What are we gonna do here?
Are you sure that you got out?
I'm here.
He's here? That's good.
Are you? No, I'm joking.
Eva.
So my definition of a conflict is a problem between two or more people.
Love it, absolutely. You all nailed it. Good. So we know what conflict is.
What is your conflict?
Put it's some sort of a disagreement or blockage.
Mm-hmm.
I put a conflict is when two people disagree and they keep fighting physically and mentally.
Love it. You are all correct. Now we gotta talk about how we solve them. But great job. Here's just what I had. A serious disagreement or argument to be incompatible or at variance, having a clash. But you guys all wrote that in your own words. So great job. You're ahead of the game. I love it. Extra credit points for you over here.
You should have brought our bags.
I'll make sure you get out one sometime. If not, I'll write you passes.
Okay. I have English though.
I don't have to go far from my study hall. I just go from Mr. Perman's room to Mr. Adams'
Mine is
room.
right here.
Boom.
Right across the
Mr.
hall.
Perman is the best.
Yeah.
My brother has them.
We'll get out. Okay.
Snake and Dora.
So the thing about conflict is it's natural and it's definitely gonna happen in life. Because if it doesn't happen in life, that means that we all think the same, and how boring is that? So conflict is going to happen, as you all know. You've all experienced it. I've experienced it. So, kind of talking about conflict, we gotta talk about being emotionally regulated. If they're not emotionally regulated going into conflict, there's some outcomes that are not desirable that can happen. We're gonna talk a bit more about emotional regulation. But basically, the power of it is the people who can regulate their emotions and do a good job of it, they demonstrate more social and self-awareness, giving them a higher IQ, which is kind of crazy, and they perform better under stress, which is a great skill to have. And it leads to positive mental health. So, now that we're at emotional regulation, we are gonna break that down. You guys can talk about it or write it down for a minute, wherever you wanna go with this, but what does emotional regulation and social self-awareness mean to you guys? Some of those words. You can choose either or.
We should like talk, you know, because it's like a period blabber.
True. There's a free period of blabber. You guys can talk about it.
I think emotional regulation means like to keep yourself stable
Mm-hmm.
and like I mean that's kind of just what
Yeah.
it's just kind of what it's thinking.
During a conflict, like if you're talking with someone and you don't have emotional regulation, you might just say something really dumb out of the blue, like, "Oh, there's a squirrel,"
Right.
during a conversation because you're not like emotionally attached to the conversation that you're having.
Absolutely. Just being, you could be avoidant. What else could a person be if they're in a conflict with
Shiny
someone?
ball syndrome.
What?
Shiny ball syndrome.
What is that? Does that mean easily distracted?
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of like that term. So being maybe easily distracted. Cameron said stable. So people who are stable, what does he mean by that? So someone is in a conflict with somebody else and there's a person that's not stable in this conflict. What might they do?
Can't walk away.
They're not able to walk away,
They might like escalate the situation.
right? It could escalate, there could be yelling, that's where name calling happens, that's not productive.
Physical altercations.
And physical altercations like fist fighting our brother on the
Like
trampoline.
at a nursing home.
Right,
I've been there.
right. Eva, what did you write down?
I wrote down, like, what I think being emotionally regulated means. I think it means that you stay calm in a high stress situation.
Absolutely, that's perfect. In a high stress situation, being able to remain calm and not take it there. We have way too many people in this world that take it to that next level because they don't know how to regulate. We see kids like that in school, don't we? But we also see adults out there that are like, okay, that didn't need to come out of your mouth, or we didn't need to get to a physical place, right? Okay. So very good. Emotional regulation ties in with being self-aware. Ooh, so now we know what those are. Emotional regulation, there's things that we can do, there's skills that we can practice to make sure that we are regulated. Okay, I'm not gonna play this timer again, that's one too many. But what are some strategies for regulation? We can just talk about it.
Like taking deep breaths.
Love it. Deep breaths.
Having a positive mindset.
If you're in like a bad conversation and like you don't want to cry or anything, you look at their lips. Because when you look at their lips, you can't tell what their face is doing.
That's a really good one. Like focusing elsewhere.
Yeah, that's what I do if I'm in like a big conversation that I don't want to be in and it's like embarrassing or something.
Yep.
You look at their lips or something that makes them look like that you're looking at their face, but you're not.
I really like that one. I haven't heard that. Huh. I love it. Deep breaths, focusing elsewhere where it can be on their face or their lips.
So then you can stay calm.
Yeah, staying calm. Trying to change that mindset to a positive one. Any others?
When I'm like having a conversation that I don't want to have, instead of like focusing on the other person, I start like shaking my eyes.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Now that's a skill. That kind of freaked me out. Oh, okay. Okay.
It freaks me
Shake your
out.
eyes.
I
But-
can do that too.
Kind of what
Why
Eva's
do you
saying.
shake your eyes? Look back and forth really quickly.
I know, it's
You have to cross your eyes and then you have to like focus them really hard and then you go like,
And you cross your eyes. Like,
Oh, but you see what this all did? Changing the subject is another good one too. So that can change the subject, divert, if we're in something we don't wanna be in,
yeah.
Just by mentioning something. Like
Yeah.
Shaking your eyes.
change the subject, or do that.
Or just start shaking your eyes.
Right. Or, if you're feeling really stressed and overwhelmed, what's something else you could do?
eyebrows do something weird.
You can move your eyebrows. What about if you're outside of
Make
school?
an
And that's
M.
impressive.
My dad's
That-
hairline.
Okay, so
I'm so
comedy
scared.
works too.
So comedy,
Diverting the situation.
like
Perfect.
fidget, I guess, like
Yes,
pull your attention to
something else.
I don't have them, but the strings.
Strings.
Neatos.
Yes, fidgeting, fresh air does me wonders. And I know during the school day we can't just up and go, but yeah,
We should
There's a
really change
window.
that.
yeah. But when we can, if we're at home, getting some fresh air, and you guys do get recess, which is great. A lot of schools don't.
Jones
Yeah,
thing
going
is
to sleep.
cool.
Going to sleep.
My
I think
favorite.
that works.
Yeah, sleep, sometimes you just gotta sleep it off. Like, if I'm being really grouchy for no reason, like a monster to be around, I know I probably just need some sleep and I'll be alright.
I low-key have heard that you were mean.
That I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, just in the lunchroom. I don't play about those tables.
Some people, not name dropping, I said you were mean.
Nah.
And some people say that you're really nice.
Yeah, it just
I was
depends
so
who you are.
worried when I came down here.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
there was a group last year that I had to keep going to the office for, and I would get in trouble.
Oh no.
Because there was like an actual group of people called the group.
The group.
Yeah.
No, I stand on business with those lunch tables, so that's me. This is the counselor side of me. Anyway, kind of what you all said, box breathing or taking deep breaths, what Cameron said. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method is a grounding method I really like. We'll come back to that. Going outdoors, and then muscle tension and then release. So if we flex a muscle, like I think about my back, like if we flex them and then release, that's supposed to help us out. The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method, does anyone know that one?
I don't remember the exact like order of it, but it's like senses, like 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, I think. 3 things you can something, and I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. 5 things you can see. So like if you're very overwhelmed, I'll try to think 5 things I can see, 4 things I could touch, 3 things
I can hear.
I can hear, yes. 2 things you could smell, and 1 thing you could taste, which is kind of hard sometimes, but you know.
That's probably why it's just
Crazy.
1.
Right.
Like I can just taste my own spit all the time.
Right, there you go.
But I'm not really sure what kind
He's
of
really
taste
wanting
that
to.
is.
He's really wanting to.
Is that the bell?
Yes.
It
Okay,
is?
wait. Hold it.
You can just taste the wall if you wanted to.
Don't worry, I'll get you guys past.
Okay. Well, she's like a social studies teacher,
Who?
Miss
I
Malcolm.
want to miss math.
She has a class next period.
Oh, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, guys. I'll get you a
She
pass.
probably won't like chew you out or something.
I'll make sure of it.
We're gonna be late for that.
Yeah, you're gonna be late, so.
That was terrible.
That-
Well,
Okay,
Probably
so
my fault.
no, I
this
don't
is
know.
just something to think about. Can we be our best selves if we aren't in tune with our minds and bodies?
No.
I've got a video.
Her soul's in the air.
I'm not gonna watch all this.
I love psychedelics.
We're not gonna watch it all, but I like what they're saying.
I've never watched it.
This is not a weakness.
What?
It is an unquantifiable expression of strength. One powerful show of character and strength is not giving into every word or action thrown your one again. As basic as it sounds, practicing chemical countdowns helps you calm your nerves and remain in control of your impulses. Find your roots. Ask yourself the right questions. Identify what is really triggering you. Sometimes, when someone does or says something to provoke a reaction out of you, most times it's not what they said or did. Sometimes it's not even the how or why, but rather something else entirely that has to do more within us than them. When next you're offended, ask yourself, is this really a valid reason to cause me to act out of character, or am I just looking for an excuse to vent inner resentment? If you're finding this video helpful, please give it a like and a thumbs up. Let go of reserved anger or stress. According to Sarah Lindbergh for Healthline, pent-up anger, or anger that's been withheld and not expressed, can affect your mental and physical health. That's why it's important to identify, address, validate, and move past these feelings. The longer we bottle up stress, anger, or resentment, the more chances it emerges in moments we don't expect. I know you're hurt. It's okay to be tired, but it serves you more to release your emotions in a fruitful and productive manner. This can be letting it out through working out, running, or having a conversation with whoever caused you hurt if it's safe for you. If not, distance yourself, but talk to a third party you both respect. The goal is to be in control of the negative emotions, and not allow them to grow within you to the extent they control you. Know the consequences. A huge reason many don't know the power of reservation is that they can't see nor understand the consequences of uncalculated reactions. When you take a moment to discern the results of a sudden reaction, you might just prefer to stay calm and rise above the situation.
Okay, so it's a very long video.
I just try and tell them how they're wrong.
5 minutes and 45 seconds.
Because I did like mock trial and debate, and every time my parents get in a fight with me, I always talk about something on how they're wrong.
Oh, and how does that go?
I'm grounded every week.
Right, so, right, what could be a different approach that we use?
Telling them how they're not wrong.
Right, like, hey, I understand where you're coming from. Maybe I don't agree with it, but I understand, right? That's gonna be more productive than, this is where you're wrong, this.
Like basically
tell
don't
me
nitpick what they're saying.
Yeah,
They tell me to do my chores and they're laying on the couch. Don't say, get up and do it yourself.
right.
I think in that situation you could say like, I understand that you might be like tired, but I am too, and you're doing nothing.
Mm-hmm,
Please do.
absolutely.
And they won't do it because I just took a nap before.
Well, words matter, we know that. We're almost done, we don't have to write with this one either. It's a long passing period, that seemed like.
Yeah, that did not seem like 4 minutes.
Yeah. So, number one, we can just talk about it. When was the time you got angry with someone else and reacted poorly? Chloe gave us a couple of great examples.
Actually, I have a good one.
You have another one?
The guy read it. He was on the trampoline again. And I wanted to play Dead Man. And then we played, and I...
Hi, this is Mr. Rickman who needs some help with Cohen by the nurse's office, please.
And then he pushed me while I was standing
Okay.
up to try and find him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I fell down, and I turned around and smacked him super hard, and then I left a handprint bruise on his back.
Okay, so that was a conflict, reacted poorly, keep that. Cameron, what about you?
I'm thinking of like when I could share, cause like I have some that like aren't really appropriate for school.
I told
That's
you
okay.
that I kicked my brother in the neck.
At this
You
point,
can
I don't
leave
have
out
school
names.
anymore.
There's one time where I got back from school
Mm-hmm.
and my sister gets done before me, or gets done at work before me, and I learned that she had stole something from my room, and I got really mad, and so I took one of her expensive perfumes just to mess with her.
Okay,
Ooh, I have a Chloe
great, yeah, great example about reacting poorly. It's like revenge. Eva.
One time, I don't remember when this was, but I know it happened. Like I got really mad at somebody because they were mad at me for some reason and I didn't understand why, so I just started being really avoidant.
Yeah, and that's definitely a style of conflict too, is just avoidance. Some people shut down. So, going back to all three of those scenarios, starting with Chloe's, of course, what would you have done differently? What is a coping strategy that you could have used?
Probably wouldn't have slapped him. I would have tricked him when we got off.
Or, let's,
In a healthy way.
Healthy
without,
way.
Without harming anyone or
Mhm.
yourself.
right?
But then you got Carmen and he said,
Right, so let Karma do the rest, but what else, what would you have done differently?
not turn around and let the handprint on his back.
Right, I like it. Coping strategy?
Just walking away.
Okay, I like it. Walking
Get a
away.
bigger bruise.
Mm-hmm. Cameron, what about you?
I wouldn't take something of hers. I would ask her to give the thing. I forgot what she took, but something what I almost started. My thing back.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would use like I'd probably just like after I would tell my mom, I would probably just like take a nap.
Love it. Sleep it off. Last one.
So I probably wouldn't have like avoided them. I would have probably like, talked with them.
Yeah.
Like, why are you mad at me? And why are you avoiding me?
Absolutely. A
And I
conversation.
understand that you might be mad at me for doing something that I don't know what did,
Mm-hmm.
but why?
But why? Just wanting to know why. I think that's fair.
I miss reading.
Awesome. Okay, y'all. So, this is just the last little part here. Body language, our tone, and I statements. Those are everything in conflict. These three things, they can either escalate it or de-escalate it. And expressing how you feel, if you feel differently about the conflict, that's healthy. We just have to do it in the right way. So, an I statement is saying how you feel, but taking the word you out of it. So, for example, you are so mean, I feel like you're always attacking me. That's not productive. We're attacking the other person, we're accusing them, and we're coming at them pretty hard. Versus, hey, I feel disrespected when my friends do this thing. Can we work together? There was no you. I only used the terms I and we. Talk about it as a team. And when I'm talking to them, how do you think my body language should look?
Polite.
Polite, yeah.
Not
Calm,
scary.
Like, not really tense
yes. Or even like this.
or like closed off.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's try to to rephrase this one. See what you guys can do. So we want to rephrase this very accusatory, aggressive statement. You're always in my business. Keep my name out your mouth. How can we use these 3 words, when, feel, need, which makes it an I statement, to make it less aggressive and peaceful?
I feel like I'm getting talked about and I don't have much privacy.
Love it. That makes me feel,
Annoyed.
yeah.
I think my privacy is being violated. I feel, I can't think of like a final word to say.
Violated.
Yeah,
That's a
violated.
good one. Absolutely.
I don't really like it when other people, like, talk about me behind my back.
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk this out?
Love it. You guys all nailed it. In your own different way, you were able to rephrase the situation in a tone that was great, body language that was great, and frame it in a way that wasn't accusatory. So, you guys are ahead of the game here. Okay, last thing we're gonna do together, and I'm excited for this one. Yeah. So now that we've talked about regulating our emotions, I statements, being calm, we're gonna do this activity that is naturally a little bit frustrating, but here's the rules. We got to practice all of those skills that we just talked about and learned. So, I'm gonna have you guys draw a picture, but it's not as easy as it seems. This is the last 5 minutes here. Like I said, you've gotta remain calm and respectful. We are gonna be drawing a snowman together. But, here's what it'll look like. So in just a second, I'm gonna have us stand, but have you guys seen something like this before?
No.
Oh,
I feel
well,
like I know
prepare
what we're doing.
to get angry. But,
Oh, you have to,
yeah.
everyone holds one side and then we all have to
Right.
hold it together.
So, there's one too many strings out here. There's 5, and there's only 3 of you. So like, Chloe can take 2 if she wanted, or you can let it hang, whatever. We're gonna be drawing a snowman.
Oh, yay.
We're gonna stand over it. We're gonna take 1 or 2 strings depending, and draw it together. Communication skills, remain calm.
I thought you said we were gonna draw me. Oh.
Oh, that I picked. Oh, you guys are not gonna be drawing me, I think. That might hurt my feelings. But anyway, here we go. 5 minutes on the timer.
So That's okay.
Decide how you
We
wanna
can
do
adapt
it.
this. Okay, without us, like, drawing on it without really needing to. Okay, how many strings does everyone want?
Oh wait, are you doing it too?
No, I get to sit back and watch the chaos.
Okay, come on.
Okay, so we should start out with the big piece, like with the big at the bottom. So like go over to like either our
Go over to Chloe's
Yeah,
side?
go over to Chloe's side, and then we're gonna make a,
Then
we should
lower-
make a big circle.
Lower the.
Until we're
Wait, are we gonna do this side first, or are we gonna go
that side.
Okay.
Let's go with that side.
Okay, lower. Chloe, lower. Oh, gosh, lower.